We are dealing with someone called Pac, who I've never heard of before, but I already know this dude's cringe because the detransition horror stories of Reddit. We also have how pornography destroys your mind. So we already know we're dealing with a very interesting individual.
VTubers are, in a way, a fresh spin on something that was already around for years. The pretty female streamer. The ego.
Oh god. Oh no. Is this where we're going? Is this guy just gonna go woman hater on us?
Girl. These streamers, while they sometimes have talent, mainly rely on their attractive look.
Oh my god. He is a woman hater.
To keep viewers watching. Most show skin or make sexual innuendos to get the attention of their primarily male audience. And make no mistake about it, the target audience for all of these streamers are young males.
Or lesbians. Look at the hollow stars. Wait a minute. Look, if you bring up male VTubers, this will break his brain, and he can't comprehend the idea of male VTubers. He can't comprehend that the Nijisanji boys are becoming the most popular English VTubers. I believe, if I recall, Vox just broke 1 million subscribers recently. For context, Pomu is one of the earliest, Ian VTubers for Nijisanji, and she's only at 441k.
Thank you for watching the Nijisanji Ian Hazlight debut.
I'm not saying that's not impressive, of course. The Pomu is an amazing VTuber, as well as Vox. But what I'm saying, there are successful guy VTubers, so don't... This is not a sexualization thing, because Vox does the same shit that Pomu does. I don't know what the difference is. Well, I mean, I like them both a lot.
The majority of the audience of both e-girls and VTubers are males aged 18 to 34. The common e-girl relies on sex appeal so much that it's practically the only thing the popular ones do.
Sex sells. There's nothing wrong with this. They can also be entertaining. Worth noting that Pokemon reacts to the worst on ban requests. Yeah, it's just normal Twitch. It's just normal Twitch shit. There is a lot of VTuber girls on top, but there's also a lot of guy VTubers doing really well. I think VTubers are like the one medium where we're starting to see a lot of girls become to the top, compared to like normal content creators, as like guys dominate all of like internet. I did not know Iron Mouse was the #1 girl streamer though. That is interesting.
Take Amaranth, for example. Many people have actually criticized streaming sites like Twitch for basically becoming online brothels where girls show skin for cash.
I don't know why that's an issue. Who cares? Pokemon does that stuff anyone does on streams, but she definitely has the body for entertaining. Yeah, she does, but I'm saying that you can be both pretty and make entertaining content. That was my argument, pretty much.
It even got to the point earlier this year where Twitch had to crack down on so-called hot tub streams. If you don't know what a hot tub stream is, consider yourself lucky. It's essentially just a female streaming in a hot tub in their underwear. Yeah, unfortunately that's a thing.
Who cares?
VTuber.
Who cares? I'm an asexual. I literally do not care about that shit. Does it hurt you? Is it breaking TOS? If it is, then that's just a Twitch issue. But the people making that kind of content, I feel like this guy just hates women because he's just saying women bad because sexy.
VTubers in several ways follow the e-girl trend, albeit with a fresh coat of anime paint. In terms of popularity though, VTubers may have already even surpassed their e-girl counterparts. Now it should be obvious at this point, but I'm not a fan of e-girl streamers. But when doing research on VTubers, I wanted to be fair, and some of them are decently talented. Some can sing, some can act, and some can put on entertaining personas. But despite these...
I would say that almost every corporate VTuber is an amazing streamer. Of the ones I've watched, all of Hololive, the Nijisanji EN, I haven't really watched a lot of VShojo, but they're all incredibly talented individuals. Everyone in Nijisanji, like, are they hypersexuals at times? Yeah, but that's just how they are as people. Finana is like a hypersexualized person by nature. There's Nina, who's just like the, what do I call her? Like a mommy archetype, but she also is just like this person who brings warmth and comfort in her entertainment. It's cringe.
positives, we have to address some serious issues under the surface of this whole thing. Let us begin by asking this.
Lettuce.
Why are VTubers in particular so popular?
People like anime. It's that simple.
And what is the social environment that they've become so successful in? To understand this, we must first look at the characteristics.
Didn't you listen to the video? He's an e-girl confirmed.
Of the men watching these streamers. They are, for the most part, the same audience who would watch an e-girl streamer. Single men.
Wait, this is the... But that's for all of Twitch. That's for all of Twitch, though.
Under the age of 40. It turns out that today, there are more single men in this age demographic than ever before in modern history. Since around the 1970s,
oh god,
people in Western countries have been getting married later and later and later. This has been due to a combination of factors. The first and biggest is that religious and cultural values have...
What? What? No, it's because people are becoming educated. What?
drastically changed since the end of World War II. For example, since around the 1950s, most television and film media has promoted casual sex and not settling down until your 30s. Christianity stopped being promoted as the Western...
Oh my god. He thinks me... Oh my god. I'm sorry. No, the reason people have been... marriage has been pushed farther and farther is because now that women can also work in society as we become more of an equal society, it is so much easier. It gives women like a chance to like find a place where they want to be, find a career, and find someone they love and care about. Love has become the main reason for marriage as the main priority in the last 2 to... It is not because religious values are being thrown out. Religious values? I think the only person who would profit off religious is nun priest VTubers. But they're the horniest VTubers of them all!
cultural norm, and thus the Christian values that promote chastity and monogamy declined with it. To do a comparison, in 1900, when Christianity had strong influence in Western media, the average American got married at 24 and had over 3 children.
Yes, because sex education was bad, it was cheaper to raise children. It's so expensive to raise children now.
Today, with religion having almost no say in media or public affairs, the average American gets married at 32 and has less than 2 children. Finally, perhaps as a result of all the aforementioned factors, more women are choosing careers over families.
No! Yes, what a crime. Women decide to work and want to have a career instead of being a trad wife.
To recap and put this all in layman's terms, the cultural movements of the last 60 years have left hundreds of millions of men behind with little to no romantic prospects.
Get fucked, bitches. Loser, loser, can't get a woman, you fucked up bitch.
There were signs of this bubbling to the surface in the early 2010s with the rise of the Incel and men going their own way movement.
Oh no, I think we get in trouble now with Twitch.
Pickup guru culture also increased to try to help young men find female partners.
Yes, as we all know, pickup culture, the healthiest way to a woman's heart is by making them feel like objects.
But it was all for naught. Young men today are still having less sex and getting married later than ever before.
Losers!
This study found that almost a third of men aged 18 to 24 in America are virgins, a large rise from the past. Not that there's any...
What is MGTOW, you mean? The MGTOW movement is the men who don't want to have sex and hate women. They're all misogynist. Oh, yeah, it's a misogynistic cult of people who hate women, but they're not gay. They're specifically not gay. Because they also kind of hate the gays as well.
Anything wrong with being a virgin, but this does show that young people are no longer getting together. This drop isn't because men are becoming more stoic or more religious, which would actually be a good thing. Trends either. Antidepressant use among females is at its highest levels in recorded history. Studies have also shown that women were significantly happier in past generations, where cultures of early marriage, monogamy, and sex...
The reason for that is because they didn't have options of anywhere else to go, and they may be more depressed now that they're working, but it is better that they have the option to work. I can't believe I have to make the argument that why women in the workforce is a good thing. It's so obviously a good thing. You could, if you got divorced, you couldn't make money because you couldn't work anymore. You couldn't open up a bank account. I don't think women could open up bank accounts till the 1970s, if I recall. To open up a bank account shortly after in 1974, equal credit. So it wasn't even until 1974 where it was like a good chance. So yeah, I'm sure they were happier in the 1950s. Are women more unhappy now? Yeah, but it's better now for women than it's ever been.
Landscape looks like now. From this, we can glean that VTubers are not only filling the role of a romantic interest for many men, but also the role of simply a friend. What's perhaps most disturbing about the entire VTuber phenomenon is that these girls and the companies behind them know most of these men are struggling, and they're cashing in on it. They know their viewer struggles. They know they're feeling pain.
This is not the issue of VTubers. The fact that there is a lot of lonely people, that is something that people have to deal with. That is you have to go make friends. It is not the content creator's responsibility for you to be a friend. And you will never be a friend with the big VTubers. Unless you need to show studies that they are hurting you.
They're laughing at them all the way to the bank.
Jesus Christ.
Most VTubers consistently use sex and sex appeal to squeeze even more money out of their lonely male audience. Names of Iron Mouse, one of the largest English-speaking VTubers, begin with an animation of her character's virtual boobs jiggling. This is a common trend among English-speaking VTubers. Hololive.
That is a common trend. Yeah, it's a common trend amongst VTubers because it's cute and people like it. Also, it's worth noting that Iron Mouse is mainly known for her amazing singing voice.
Live, the largest Japanese
I love hashtag barrel chat. Yo, Pog.
VTuber company, fits many of its characters with similar giant bouncing boobs. Meanwhile, VTubers who don't have these attachments still often make sexual suggestions to their audience or promote fan art that is sexual in nature. Yes, even Gargura, the childlike character I mentioned earlier. It only takes browsing many of these streamers' Twitter feeds to see how sexual and degenerate they are in order to get clicks and views. Keep in mind these women are also aware that there are minors in their audience.
I don't get why he's targeting just VTubers. I believe the points would be targeting all female streamers. I think this would go farther. I think part of his points is just, well, he does target all female streamers, but at the same time, no, he does hate all female streamers as well. Yeah, but sex sells, and I don't think this is a bad thing. Also, not every VTuber girl is hypersexualized. There are VTubers that aren't hypersexualized. Hello, it's me. The least sexualized boob bounce. But there's nothing wrong with it. How does this hurt you? Because you can't make friends? You gotta make friends, bro. It's okay. Just go out and make some friends.
For example, some of these women are 30 to 40 years old.
What's wrong with that? What?
Some are divorced. And some...
I'm sorry. How is this bad? These are not negative traits. Isn't oh shoot. Who's that like I know there's one big indie VTuber who's a single mother and she's really awesome, well loved. She talks about her kid all the time. Kimrai. Yeah, Kimrai. Thank you. Yeah, Kimrai. She was very well loved. This is not an issue. I know she was also an amazing streamer. Either way, these are not negative traits of content creators. Are you not allowed to like content creators that are over 40 divorced dads? This is just sexist.
Well, some aren't even female.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. He's a transphobe, too. I guess we should have seen that coming. Okay, even if that dude's cis, what does it matter if a guy's faking being a girl? It's a content creation.
Some are transgender, while others are...
Okay, he just is a transphobe. Okay, cool, Pog. This man hates women and trans people. Just be a girl already. Nikaro, dab, you're right. Become trans. Trans hate, here we come. I wasn't expecting a transphobe video.
Literally self-described cross-dressers using voice-modifying software. And
Yo, base pog.
before someone says, well, no one watches that, this one has over 90,000 subscribers.
Hi, sad buddy. I mean, I love men so much that I turned into one. Based.
Now we can probably conclude that VTubers are more of a symptom of a wider cultural rot than any kind of cause.
A cultural rot. Oh my god. Time to convert them into girl. You know, you're right. If you love women, become whammon. Become whammon. Oh yeah, he is triggered.
If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe.